welcome back to another video. So today we'll be talking about the one thing I least enjoy talking about is Arsenal. So last match, Everton, Saturday, 2-1 loss, and it was uncomfortable to watch. It was poor football. Poor football. I'm seeing memes of memes, yeah. Of Arsenal in the championship video with the teams. I honestly feel Arsenal won't get relegated, even though I've said it before. Even though I'd rather watch them play in the championship than in the Premier League, because this is terrible, absolutely terrible. I don't think they'll actually be in the championship next season, because Arsenal is a more under this manager, I don't know what Arsenal is. Realistically, I don't know. I was excited. This is the thing with me. I was excited when Arteta came in, but no. I don't understand why. What is his purpose? I'm looking at managers like Emery. Man actually got us to a Europa final. First Europa final in over long, and he was sacked at the end of the season. And people from AFTV and probably other Arsenal news channels are saying that it isn't the manager, it is the players. Arsenal have dead players. But let's be realistic. When Arsenal and its dead players got to remember, these are the same, most of these players were the same set of players that got to the Europa final. Most of them. Well, not most of them, but a good number of them actually got to the Europa final. And let's remember that these are the same players that got to the Europa finals. Not all of them, but let me check the starting 11 for that Europa match, because I know that the likes of, I'm not even sure, to be honest, I'm not sure which players actually played. I'm not even sure if it's the same thing. Well, I doubt it's the same thing. Because I don't remember this starting 11. I know Iwobi played. I know Ozil played. I think Aubameyang played. I'm not sure of the full starting 11 though. So we have Aubameyang, Lacazette, Xhaka, Kolasinac, Maitland-Niles, Torreira, Monreal, Koscielny, I can't pronounce your name, Sheik, Guendouzi, Willock, Leno. These are all good players, actually. To me, the only thing that Arsenal team lacked was a good defense, something that this Arsenal team had. I just don't know. I don't have faith. Listen, people can say whatever you want about players. Players can listen. A manager can get the best out of a player. Let's be realistic. AFTV again, White Yardy. You have to know how to player manage and team manage, because once you can properly player manage, you can get the best out of a player. Let's look at Ozil in Wenger period versus Ozil in Emery, Arteta. Wenger was actually a player manager. He actually managed Ozil. He was able to get the best out of Ozil, even though Ozil wasn't a defensive player. He was still able to get the best out of him. And this is what a lot of managers don't get. You have to be able to get the best out of a player. If you know the potential of the player, you're supposed to be able to get the best out of him, because the best is the best out of that player is what's going to really and genuinely help the team. And without that specific player helping the team, it could be a big problem for the rest of the team. Because earlier when Wenger was in charge, Arsenal didn't build a team around Ozil. Arsenal didn't build a structured team, a team that could win cups. If Arsenal had a good defense, the defense Arsenal has now, with the defensive likes of Partey, Arsenal would have been a dangerous team. Arsenal would and could have been challenging for the Premier League, could be challenging for the Europa, even the Champions League. You have to understand how to manage players. It isn't about the team. As much as football is a team sport, it isn't always about the team. You have to understand every player's situation is different. Not every two human being is the same, and you have to learn how to relate to players. Because I said this before and I can say it again, from the moment he left us out of the team, I know that he could not be the coach of Arsenal. Players can bash Ozil. People can curse at Ozil. Commentators can bash Ozil. But let's be realistic. When Ozil just came to Arsenal, the record, Ozil has set the record for the amount of assists in the first half of the season. 16 assists. Imagine if Arsenal had an Aubameyang back then. Imagine if Arsenal had a Benzema back then. Rooney, Van Persie back then. Thierry Henry back then. Arsenal would have been a dangerous club, but because of the type of players, and you want to blame Ozil. Ozil is not a defensive player. Honestly, I get at Ozil. I started to follow Arsenal because of Ozil. And how can you get that? There is 10 outfield players on the field, and you have a classic number 10. You have 4 defenders, sometimes 5. Your defenders struggle to defend. That's the issue. Your defenders struggle to defend. That was what was wrong with the previous manager. That is what was wrong with Arteta and Emery. You want everybody to defend. And what was wrong with Mourinho? You want everybody to defend. So that is the thing. Ozil is not a quick player that can transition. The likes of Ozil and Aubameyang should not be defending. Let's be realistic. You have 5 defenders. You have defenders plus you have defenders, midfielders. Why is it that your attacking players be defending? Why should your attacking players be defending? That makes no sense to me. That is the thing I don't understand. Why is your attacking players defending? Aubameyang should always. These are things I constantly say over and over again. Man like Aubameyang should not be defending. Why is Aubameyang defending? Aubameyang is a quick player, yes. But Aubameyang, everybody gets tired. And if you're defending 60, 70, 40 minutes, you're going to be tired because defending is hectic. You're going to become tired when it's time for you to progress forward. And this is the thing a lot of people don't get. Aubameyang is tired. Aubameyang becomes tired. And it's frustrating. And people can say sacking Arteta isn't the way. But listen. If you have a manager should say, that can manage players individually, just think about the likes of Pepe, the potential that Pepe can bring. Remember, last season under Emery, he was killing defenders, mad killing defenders. Everybody was railing up to Pepe and saying all this thing about Pepe. Pepe was killing defenders. Everybody forgot about that. People have to understand, it's really not about what you did in the past, but it's what you're able to do. And we know what these players are capable of doing. And you can't manage a team expecting everybody is going to follow the one plan. Football isn't like that. Look at Tottenham. Tottenham is beginning to struggle. Last 2 matches back to back. Why did Tottenham lose 2 matches back to back? There is no such thing as complete discipline. There's no such thing as complete discipline. Football is not a school. Not even in school you have complete discipline. And that is where the team is going to fall apart. That is where the team is going to fall apart. You expect players to do what you say. Yes, it's good to listen to the manager. No, not Arteta, but it's good to listen to managers that actually motivate players. Arteta got a bounce when he came to Arsenal, yes. But you're seeing that bounce, that ball. I don't think Arteta got a bounce. This is the thing. I think when Arteta came in the club, the ball was already thrown up. Because when it's time for him to bounce, he can't bounce. So I don't think Arteta is a rubber ball. I think Arteta is I think Arteta is more of a sponge, a wet sponge. I think Arteta is more of a wet sponge. Because he's not going anywhere. He's not going up. Only thing he's doing is sliding further down. Not going up. And yeah, I don't like to talk about Arsenal that much, but that is the truth. And